Have you ever wondered why in Japan it is common to see 80 or 90-year-olds gardening, squatting down to pick vegetables, and standing back up without a groan and without using their hands? Meanwhile, in the West, many of us struggle just to get out of a soft sofa. Is it genetics? Is it the diet? No. The answer is much simpler, and honestly, a little bit strange to our eyes. It is how they move. In the West, we live our lives at 90 degrees. We sit in chairs, we sit in cars, we sit on high toilets. We have engineered effort out of our lives. And because of this, our legs forget how to support us. But the traditional Japanese lifestyle forces the body into positions that we have completely abandoned, positions that look strange to us, like the deep squat or the wide stance, but are actually the secret to keeping your muscles awake, your hips open, and your balance rock solid until you are 100. Today, we are not going to the gym. We are going to steal their secrets. I have selected the 3 most effective Japanese-style movements that you can do safely at home. These are not standard exercises. They are anti-aging postures designed to double your leg strength by forcing your muscles to work the way nature intended. We're going to undo decades of sitting in chairs, and we are going to do it fast. But first, you need to understand why your current routine of just walking isn't enough to give you this kind of strength. Let's look at the science. So, why are these specific moves so powerful? Most of us believe that strength comes from movement, lifting heavy things or walking up hills. But the Japanese approach reveals a different truth. Real, functional longevity comes from range of motion and static strength. Here is the problem with our Western lifestyle. We barely use 50% of our hips' capability. When you sit in a chair, your hips are at 90 degrees. When you walk, they barely move 20 degrees. Over decades, the muscles that control the extremes of your movement, the deep squat, the wide step, literally fall asleep. They atrophy. This is dangerous because falls don't happen when you are walking straight. They happen when you are forced into an extreme position, when you slip, trip, or lose your balance sideways. If your body hasn't been in those positions for 20 years, it panics. It snaps. The 3 moves we are doing today are designed to safely reintroduce your body to these forgotten zones. The hover forces your quads to hold tension without the relief of sitting down. This builds massive isometric strength. The sumo opens the tight inner thighs that pull your knees inward and cause pain. The crane retrains your brain to stabilize your entire body weight on a single column. We are not just exercising, we are waking up the dormant software in your brain that controls stability. And the best part? We are going to do this with accolimento total support. You will not be unsupported. You will use a chair or a wall for every single move. We are building strength, not taking risks. Let's begin with our first strange move. It looks like you are sitting down, but you never quite get there. Let's move to exercise 1. Let's start with move number 1. In Japan, sitting on the floor, in seiza, and standing up frequently keeps the legs incredibly strong. But we aren't going to the floor today. We are going to simulate the power of that movement safely. This is called the Japanese hover. Most seniors plop into their chairs. They let gravity win. Today, we are going to defy gravity. We are going to pause right where it is hardest. Position. I want you to stand in front of a sturdy chair, facing away from it, just like you are about to sit down for dinner. But for safety, I want you to have a second chair or a heavy table in front of you to hold on to. Never do this without hand support until you are a master. The action, hold your support, feet hip-width apart. Now, begin to sit back, push your hips back, bend your knees, lower yourself down slowly, and stop. Stop when you are just 2 inches above the seat. Do not touch the chair, just hover there. This is the magic zone. Right now, your quadriceps, thigh muscles, are screaming. They are firing at 100% capacity to hold you against gravity. This is called time under tension. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Now drive through your heels and stand back up. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Did you feel that heat in your legs? That is more effective than 50 fast squats. Let's do it again. Hips back, lower down. Hover above the seat. Check your knees, keep them steady, don't let them knock together. Hold it. Feel the strength building. And power up. We are going to do 5 of these hovers. If you can only go halfway down, that is fine. The goal isn't depth, the goal is the pause. The pause forces your brain to recruit the dormant muscle fibers that sleeping in a chair has turned off. This move is what gives you the power to climb stairs without pulling on the railing. Okay, shake your legs out. Good work. Your thighs are awake. Now we need to open the hips. The second move comes from the world of sumo, and it targets the tightest muscles in the senior body, the inner thighs. Let's move to exercise 2. Now, let's move to move number 2. If the first move was about thigh power, this move is about hip freedom. One of the biggest reasons we lose balance as we age is that our stance gets narrower. We start walking with our feet close together like we are on a tightrope. That makes us incredibly easy to push over. The Japanese martial arts, like sumo, teach the opposite, the wide stance. A wide base is unshakable. We are going to practice the sumo squat. It looks unusual, but it opens up the tight inner thigh muscles that are secretly pulling your knees inward and ruining your stability. Position: stand behind your sturdy chair again, holding the backrest. This time, I want you to step your feet out wide, wider than your shoulders. Don't be shy. Take up space. Now, turn your toes out to the side, about 45 degrees. You should look like a sumo wrestler preparing for a match. The action: keep your chest tall. Do not lean forward yet. Now, slowly sink your hips straight down towards the floor. Imagine you are sliding your back down a wall. Here is the critical detail. As you go down, I want you to actively push your knees out. Your knees must track over your toes. Do not let them cave in. Go down until you feel a good, strong stretch in your inner thighs and groin. Hold it there. This position is strange because we never do it in daily life. But right now, you are forcing your hip joints to lubricate and open. You are building a base of support that is wide and stable. If you feel strong, you can pulse gently, up an inch, down an inch. If you are feeling stiff, just hold the static stretch. Let gravity do the work. Hold for 5 more seconds. Feel the hips opening, and drive through the heels to stand up. Walk your feet back in. How does that feel? You might feel taller or looser in the hips. That is the feeling of releasing decades of tension. You have built power. Move 1. You have created space. Move 2. Now, we need to train the software. We need to calibrate your balance on a single leg, just like the crane. This is the final piece of the puzzle. Let's move to exercise 3. We have power, we have stability. Now, we need balance. Falls happen in a split second, usually when you are on one leg, stepping over a curb, walking upstairs, or getting out of the shower. If your brain isn't comfortable balancing on one leg, it will panic, it will tense up, and you will fall. In Japanese culture, the crane symbolizes longevity. It stands perfectly still on one leg. Today, we are going to train your inner crane. This move is strange because it forces you to trust one leg completely, something most seniors avoid out of fear. But we will do it safely. Position: stand next to your sturdy chair or wall. Have your hand hovering over it, ready to grab if needed. Stand tall, feet together. The action: shift your weight completely onto your left leg. Imagine rooting that foot into the floor like a tree. Now, slowly lift your right foot just an inch off the ground. You don't need to lift it high like a karate kid, just an inch. Keep your standing leg straight but not locked. Now here is the strange part. Lean slightly to the side. Move your upper body gently towards your standing leg. This aligns your center of gravity over your base. It's simple physics, but most people fight it. Hold it. Breathe. Focus your eyes on one spot on the wall. This is your visual anchor. If you feel a wobble in your ankle, celebrate it. That wobbling is your brain recalibrating the sensors in your ankle in real time. It is literally downloading the software for better balance. Let's try to hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, keep breathing. 5, 4, and put it down. Shake it out. Let's switch sides. Root the right leg, lift the left, lean slightly, hover the hand, trust yourself. If you need to tap your toe down, do it. That isn't failure, that is safety. The goal is to accumulate time on one leg. Every second you hold this, you are buying yourself insurance against a future fall. And down. You have just completed the trifecta: the hover for power, the sumo for openness, the crane for balance. But how do you put this into your daily life without spending an hour exercising? I have a simple plan for you. Let's wrap this up. You have just done something incredible. You didn't just exercise. You exposed your body to the three critical signals it has been missing for years: deep tension, wide opening, and single leg balance. These are the Japanese secrets to doubling your leg strength. But you don't need to move to Japan to get the benefits. You just need to be smart about your day. Here is my challenge to you. Do not treat this as a workout that you do once a week. Make it a micro habit. 1. The hover. Do this every time you're about to sit down for lunch or dinner. Just pause for 5 seconds before you land. That's it. 2. The sumo. Do this while you are waiting for the kettle to boil or the microwave to beep. Use that dead time to open your hips. 3. The crane. Do this while you are brushing your teeth. 1 minute on the left leg in the morning, 1 minute on the right leg at night. If you do this, you are building a body that is anti-fragile. You are building a body that doesn't just survive aging, but defies it. Now, I need your feedback. Since these moves are different from what we usually do, I want to know which one challenged you the most. Go to the comments section right now and tell me, which move was the hardest for you? Was it the hover, thigh burn? Was it the sumo, hip stretch? Or was it the crane, balance? Be honest. Your comment helps me design the next video, and if you are committed to adopting this new, stronger lifestyle, I want you to type this declaration: I am unbreakable. Make sure you are subscribed and have clicked that notification bell. In our next video, we are going to target the #1 hidden cause of lower back pain that almost everyone ignores. If you liked the sumo move, you are going to love what is coming next. Stay strong, stay balanced, and I will see you in the next video.